What's up, everybody? It's Magic here with another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. With me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Actually, I'm doing okay because I tweeted about this on Wednesday night about what happened to me. It was very tragic. So I don't know what's going on this year in 2020. I think the universe was like trying to humble me or something. So I went out to eat with friends on Wednesday night, and we're all sitting at a table. And two of the girls that I'm with, let me preface this. I'm 7 years younger than everybody here, at least 7 years older. Younger, not older. Ooh. So this girl is her birthday next week. And Jared and Aaron met two of these girls, so they'll know who I'm talking about if you remember the whole Young Farley story. But anyways, this girl's like, oh my God, it's my birthday next week. Guess how old I am to this group of guys to the right of me. And the guy was like, man, I don't know. You look like you're the youngest one here. And I shot him a look like, are you freaking kidding me? If looks could have killed, he would have been dead. He's like, yeah. He's like, how old are you? Like 37? And I'm like, dude, I'm probably younger than your daughter. You should probably just go home. And so, yeah. So that's my whole story. So I'm excited to talk about, this mixture of Philly and Mares today, but I can't believe someone said I was that old. I'm still pissed about it.
Well, it makes me feel better when I found my first gray hairs in my beard the other day, and I'm 32, so that's good. But hey, we got a mix of old and young in the Bay Ridge Stakes at Aqueduct on Sunday. This is the feature race at Aqueduct. This is only a field of 6 fillies and mares, but you've got half of them are 3 years old, and the two oldest horses are very clearly going to be the top choices for most people here. We're talking about the one Lucky Move on the rail. She's your even money favorite. Mrs. Orb all the way out in the 6th post, 6-5 second choice. These two have plenty of history, right? They knocked heads in last year's edition. Mrs. Orb won by a nose. Lucky Move got the better of Mrs. Orb in the Empire Distaff Handicap on October 24th, going a little shorter at Belmont. So clearly you have to pick one of these horses to win. You can't really play both of them strongly because there's no value there. So how did you split these two horses up?
So I went with the number 6 horse, Mrs. Orb. She recently just lost a G3 last month to Royal Flag at the same track. Now, on top of that, she has finished in the top 8 out of her last 9 starts, and all of them being in New York. Like you said, she won this exact race last year by a nose, by Lucky Move, and she lost to Lucky Move 2 months ago. But I think the added distance, just a little bit, is going to help her out here. And another hot stat is she is actually the highest earning offspring from Orb, who was your 2013 Kentucky Derby winner. Now, underneath, I'm not going to use the next Lucky Move. I can't do it, especially with these odds. So I'm going to go with the number 2 horse, Firenze Freedom. She's the little half-sister to Firenze Fire, who just recently got 3rd in the Breeders' Cup Sprint. So with that said, I was honestly contemplating back and forth if I was even going to put her in my top 3, because Firenze Fire is better at sprinting versus routing. But I watched Firenze Freedom's last race out. It was at a mile, and this horse got into some traffic. It wasn't her best trip, and she came from behind and actually won the race. So with that said, she's been working out great. I think she has a chance here. And then, like I said, I had to put Lucky Move in the top 3. I didn't want to. But this horse, she gets Kendrick again as the leading rider in the fall meet at Aqueduct. She beat Miss Orb last time out. But the reason I don't like her on top is because the last time she got first place, which she did last time out, she bounced the next 3 races. So I'm a big believer in patterns. So I think that she's actually going to bounce again. So I'm going to throw in one more horse, Singular Sensation, into exotics, just expecting a step up for her. I'm shooting for the stars here. So with my win bet, I'm going to go with number 6, Mrs. Orb. In an exacta box, I'm going to go 6-2-1. In a trifecta box, I'm going to go 6-2-1-5.
Perfect. Well, hey, this is the way that you can try and get value when there's a couple of short price favorites like this. So let the people know at home where they can follow you for all your insight and your picks and your sob stories about how you're getting gold.
At Miranda Bungie.
Perfect. Thank you as always for tuning in to Dr. Miranda Previews. We'll see you next week. Until then, good luck.